Fortnite IQ and general in-game IQ comes down to playing the game. That's something that a lot of people preach and a lot of people will talk about in their YouTube videos. When it comes to tips and tricks about how to get better Fortnite IQ, most people will just tell you to keep on playing arena, and then eventually you're going to do something crazy that you've never done before, and then that's more IQ for you. In a general sense, having Fortnite IQ pretty much comes down to outsmarting other people. This video is going to be just that. There's going to be some stuff in here that's going to be really useful for you, but for the most part, I'm going to be breaking down my arena fights that I had on stream and walking you through why I won the fight. How this is going to be different from my previous videos is that I'm simply going to tell you as quick as possible what the main reason was I won the fight. So I'm just going to try and run through as many clips as possible, some going in slow motion, some going really fast, but I'm just going to try and point out the thing that made me win right off the bat. The hope is that if you watch this video all the way through, you're going to be able to learn what I do in my fights, and hopefully you're going to be able to improve your IQ because I'm opening your mind up to ideas that you probably haven't seen before since you've never seen my gameplay, or maybe you're semi-new to it. The thing about Fortnite is that everyone plays the game differently, and so if you watch one YouTuber, it could be different from the next, from the next, from the next. Before we hop into this, I'd appreciate it if you support or create a code KenBeans in the item shop. This is the #1 best way to support me, and I literally answer everyone on Twitter and Instagram when they send me proof. Maybe not right away, but I always get to it. I'm hoping to keep this up even as I grow. Enough talking, let's learn some IQ. It's as simple as this. If you want to learn how to get someone pieced up just like this, start placing your cones in extra box before you place the wall in front of you so you can get piece control on them. All you got to do is hit your shots and it's pretty much a GG. When I drop down on someone's wall, I smack it once and then run to the other side of the box so they can't get piece control. This makes the wall weak and gives me time to slide over as I set this whole play up. Once I know the wall is below 75 HP, I run over, place a stair at the same time, and jump and exploit in. This was a god time to jump in because as you can see, this guy had his map out and he was pretty much GG from there. If you use a lever, make sure you don't switch to your AR like me. That's a bad thing. Get some IQ by making yourself hard to track. Never stop running in a fight. When I hit this guy twice, I ran over to the other side of his wall. What I did was bait this guy so hard by swinging once at his pickaxe and making him believe that I'm gonna swing again. I wanted him to open up so I could throw a stair in his face because I knew that he was deep enough in the box for it. You want to start doing what I'm doing, just get used to going up people's walls and placing stairs in there when they open up. Some of these clips aren't even gonna be kills. Going around a corner like this, I heard this guy open up the door. Common sense would tell him that he's gonna right hand peek me. So what I do before I get to the corner is I place a wall and instantly go for a right hand peek because I know he's waiting for me. This is one really effective way to turn corners around buildings and other stuff like that. This play was all types and nuts, but I only had an SMG, no shotty. I try to play distance, but if I can get them boxed up to where it's just a 50-50, I usually do take it. As I have them half full piece, I leave the box and place the cones at the same time. I finish up with the wall and I practically have him completely pieced. Once I saw him smack his face against my wall, all I did was pin him in that box and just go for a 50-50, and I ended up hitting literally every shot. Simple as this. Some Fortnite IQ for you is to learn how to do double edits and then shoot and place the wall. Never full send into this guy's box. The easier play would to just full send 50-50 him, but that's not the safe optimal play. One cool move is the high wall up just like this, jump, and then window edit, place the cone at the same time, which might be kind of tough, and land on a flat. This is one way to cone the guy on high ground and give you the chance to get height. I knew this guy was playing antsy, so I walked up to his wall knowing that I was able to place a wall before I even got into this fight. Once he charged at me, I go for a cone slide in this right hand peek, but I ended up missing. Even when I miss, I don't care. I just play slow and calm and I swerve out of his way and I don't take as much damage as I do to him. The swerving type movement is what you need to start implementing. You can see how easy this kill is for me. Yeah, he was weak, but once I got the stair in his box, I just ran to the right side because that's the side that he's probably gonna run out of. So many people love to run out their left side. I don't know why. I was reading him and waiting for him to do something stupid, so I just dropped down, get this wall, and get the kill. Here's some IQ actually. Whenever you're confirming an edit, make sure you're running through as you're confirming the edit if you're gonna run in for a 50-50 like me. Don't do it standing still because it's gonna be easier for the other guy to shoot you. You want to confirm the edit the second you're about to touch the wall to continue momentum. What I do is make edits and I don't follow through with anything until that guy makes the move first. I did that. I waited for him to be at the apex of his jump and then I shot him. That beginning shot was the sole reason I won this fight because all I had to do was shoot this guy 3 times with my AR. We both cracked each other 100 at the start of this box fight. Now this is just some lovely Fortnite IQ for you. I think I cracked this guy, but he was healing up. When you make a half edited stair and act like you're about to take the wall on the first swing, but and actually go underneath that stair the second swing so you can exploit in, that right there is such a good move. If you're looking to end fights fast, you should try this. Look how much piece control I'm getting on this guy's box before I even roll up to it. That'll help you win a fight. Not only that, but I'm trying to take his wall while being completely behind my own wall. You see how patient I play once I set up this entire wall retake? I'm sitting there waiting for him to edit out so you can do something stupid so I can pre-fire him and reset my own wall. You give off this illusion that you're playing stupid, but you're actually playing protected. Let me talk to you about something that's really broken in Fortnite for just 1 second. When someone's flying in the air just like this, or when they drop down from height and they just land and shoot you, the point in time when they're in the air is the time where you're not going to be able to hear them too well. The audio is completely screwed up always. Directional in the air audio is one of those things that you could take full advantage of. So boom, I bunny hop off this, I shoot him, crack him, and I grab the wall that's right in front of him. I should have my crosshair placement a little higher so I would place a cone above him as well for a better clip. But at the end of the day, this man's got smoked. Let me tell you something. This is the easiest way to kill anyone on height whenever you're in a position just like this. Do it just like this and they're not even gonna have a chance to build. The second I chop down, I'm looking directly up to try and track where he's gonna be. I'm doing this because I know he's weak, but I read him through the floor, and the second that thing breaks, it's almost like a pre-fire. He couldn't have built anything even if he wanted to. Here's two quick examples of when I was not greedy and I went ahead of zone in arena no matter how many players are alive to get the dub. No matter what you play, when there's a mountain, always try and be the first one to rotate to that mountain so you'll have height as you build up and as the zone goes up that mountain, because it always pulls up the mountain. The most common way for someone to leave a box is to go out backwards. Even with little Matt's doing this is the play because it puts pressure on the other guy. No matter what edit you make, always try and do something to where it gives you a right hand peek. I used this one tile edit to not only get one shot in him, but two protected right hand peeks. I made him nervous, he launch pads, he's dead in one bullet. Speaking of some IQ for this video, you want to not die to people better than you? That's some IQ right there. Don't be too aggressive and play your normal play style just like you would play against anyone else. Even though I know this guy is not the greatest and smartest of all players, he could still kill me. I'm still playing my game and doing out of box techniques just like I do in all my other previous videos. Once I get the crack, then I full send into his box. Remember this play right here because you're going to be in this situation a lot. He drops down on me. What do? I keep moving. Make sure you keep moving. It's very important. From there, I pre-fire, I grab the wall, I do a window edit and place cones up and down as I'm behind a right hand peak just like this. Once I get the crack though, I don't do anything crazy in the same box. What I do is try and pre-box him somewhere else so he gets even more nervous. If I place his cone above him, he would have been dead, but he got out. Now I'm in the moment of the game. Sometimes I do non-optimal edits. It happens. You want to know how to correct that though? I use my movement to run into the box at a diagonal, and look what this guy does. He literally misses his shots, would give me the opportunity to kill him. Strafing down to someone's bottom right is the best way to go into a box. Whenever someone jumps into my box like this, just play calm and don't be nervous that they piece you up. You could still body them. Remember that a lot of these people that do piece control don't have the greatest aim. Take that and use it as confidence to body someone whenever you get pieced up, just like me. If someone's chasing a llama, let them chase the llama. This is one of the most hectic situations in all of Fortnite in the new season. Once I crack this kid, I get up to his box and I saw once I got his wall that he placed a stair. Common sense is going to tell me that he's going to try and edit up. So what I do is worry about placing the high wall first. Once I do that, he flips the stair, so I just naturally jump down. This is just unlucky for him. He really got messed up. The high wall pressure forced this guy to go back into his box and leave from a different direction, which caused me to get the kill. I swung at this guy's wall like 3 times. Because it was Philly built brick, it took a little longer to break. Now think about it in his perspective. After the second or third swing, he's going to be holding his wall because he's really nervous that I'm going to take it. Not only that, look at this cone that he put himself in. If I get this wall, I have to edit it really quick and shoot him, and he's going to be taken off guard. I follow up with a trash edit, but that was the initial thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, I coned someone on high ground. What do? I just realized that they're going to move to their left. So I pre-box that in hopes that he'll run in, and I leave the left side open. I don't full box the whole thing. I noticed he was not doing anything, so I took that time to go above him and realized that if he doesn't go left, then he's going to go backwards. Everyone always goes backwards. This is my mod Bob from Twitch chat in this clip. He's the GOAT. Having a double edit open, what do? I place a wall so it blocks his shot. Then I just jump right in and clean up the kill. We were 1v1 in an arena. He didn't have good loot. It's not his fault. Let me see some black hearts in the comment section for Bob. Okay, seriously, mid build fight, what do? I build up over this guy. I side jump, I get a shot. What did I just tell you? Everyone always goes backwards for some reason. I piece control that whole thing. I get a nice pump shot in him. I just end up going here. I don't know how I hit like 20 with this shotgun. I choked really bad. It would have been such a good clip. Quick thing to do on high ground. Shoot the wall with your AR. Make it one shot with your pickaxe. Drop down, place a cone, smack the wall once, try and grab it. The second you do that, if you realize you don't have it, jump up because they're always going to try and edit out. But notice how I made him think I was building up in one direction and hit a hard right and built a different direction and shot him while he was jumping. Fake people out by building one place and then going another. That's some god IQ that's really slept on. All this extra stuff happens. I don't know why this guy isn't healing up, but right here I'm banking on the fact that this guy's not making an edit without exposing himself. He didn't heal up and I knew he was one. I try to think about other people's IQ while I'm in the fight to think about how aggressive I want to play. This is the directional dropping down on height weird audio stuff. You can tell my man's was a little lost, but you see I got the kill. All right, this is one of the last clips. You know how annoying it is to be in a stalemate just like this? I faked this guy out by pretending to build up and then actually going to the right of that stair so I can get a quick shot. This guy got absolutely baited. Okay, so look, I disconnected him at the bottom. So what does he do? He tries to come over and connect to my build. Well, I got one stair that I just flipped and now he saw. So now he's on the low ground. And what do? I wait for the right time, but this shot right here all stemmed from me breaking him out. That IQ in the beginning to play slow and not go to height is really what wins me these fights. Look, I throw a stair in this guy's box. I told you earlier in the vid that everyone loves to go left for some reason. I'm literally sitting here waiting for this guy to edit out of me. He could definitely see me, but since he's panicking, he just ran to his left and I got the kill. Everyone chokes edits, but can you catch yourself in the act before you do anything stupid? Think about your IQ in situations just like this, where I go for a window edit and I'm choking the window edit so bad that I place a cone above my head. So what do? Instead of going through with the edit, even though I have the wall, I reset the entire thing because that just ain't it. Going from a different angle eventually led me to get this kill because this guy just fell to his death, but this is exactly what you want to do. Don't forget to use supported creator code KenBeans if you learned something or improved your IQ in any way. Shout out to everyone on the screen right now using supported creator code KenBeans. I absolutely love you guys. I'm always live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. EST. It's been your man KenBeans, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.